Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome to the Gym Rat World. My name is Rob and this is the only spot where you can go for fast and simple supplement reviews. Now today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 non-stim caffeine-free pre-workouts for you. I'm going to briefly go over the key ingredients that are inside of here, also why I chose these pre-workouts, and also the price of these pre-workouts as well for you. Now if you feel like you want to see a full review of it, if you want some more information on any of these supplements I go over today, I put links down below on reviews that I have done, except for one of them. Haven't done a full review on one of them. And also if you feel like you want to buy one of these supplements, maybe you want to try it out, I put links down below for that as well. But let's just get right on into this. Again, this is going to be pretty quick for you today. Alright, so let's start with my number 5 spot, which goes to Pumpsure by Jack Factory. Now Jack Factory, is a company that does not have any proprietary blends. They don't mess around with that, and they typically properly dose every single one of their supplements. Now with this Pumpsure, they put in a mix of different ingredients that are going to help with focus, endurance, or giving you a good pump as well. Now pretty much, all the pre-workouts that I talk about today are going to say the same thing. They're either going to help with endurance, giving you a good pump, or focus. So just give you a little insight into what's coming up next. But with this Pumpsure, the ingredients that they chose is citrulline, betaine, alpha GPC, and they also put in Hydromax in here as well. Citrulline is going to help give you a good pump. You got alpha GPC is going to help you focus. You got Hydromax, which is going to hydrate your muscles and also help you with a good pump as well. Now they did properly dose every single one of these ingredients that's in here as well, so that's good. L-citrulline could use a little bit more, but it still is pretty good. Now as far as what other people are saying, this thing rates 4.5 stars with over 200 reviews, so most people are digging this product, and it only costs about 25 bucks for 20 servings, which means it's just around $1 a serving for the next 20 workouts that you have. So I think it's a pretty good deal. Again, the laundry list of ingredients is pretty short on this one, so you're not going to have a super long list. You're just going to have some key ingredients that are going to be effective for you. There's no stimulants in here, and it's also a pretty good price as well, so definitely check it out. Alright, so we're at my number 4 spot, which goes to Mega Pre by Primeval Labs. Now this supplement has citrulline in here, it has norvaline, it has vasodrive, and also has glycerol in here as well. Now these ingredients are going to be focused on giving you a really good pump. I gotta get a pump. And also helping with endurance. They're going to be boosting up those nitric oxide levels for you. It's really going to help you stay in the gym longer, and they also dose them correctly as well. You also get a couple nootropics in here like choline that is in here as well to help you focus, just so you're just paying attention while you're in the gym. Now as far as the price on this thing, it's a little bit different. Alright, it's about 40 bucks for 40 servings, which sounds amazing. However, the 40 servings is if you only take 1 scoop. Now this thing is more properly dosed when you take 2 scoops. So I suggest taking 2 scoops, and if you do that, that means you're paying 40 bucks for 20 servings or 2 bucks a serving. So it's kind of on the pricey end on pre-workouts. If you were to compare this though with the like the number 5 spot, you actually get 6 grams of citrulline in this one versus the 4 grams of citrulline that you get in the number 5 spot. So even though you're paying a little bit more, you are getting a little bit more ingredients, and I definitely see the value in it. And yeah, go ahead, check it out. Okay, so we are at the number 3 spot, which goes to Quake 10.0 by Scivation. Now, Scivation is that company that's probably more known for their BCAA supplement that they brought out. Now, I know I dig that supplement. Now, with this pre-workout, they actually put in a few ingredients that are pretty awesome, like BCAAs. They give you 7 grams of branched-chain amino acids in here. This is going to help with muscle recovery. I'm sure it's going to help you with recovery. It's going to also help you with endurance as well. But 7 grams is definitely a good amount to be getting. They also put in 6 grams of citrulline in here. They put in arginine nitrate in here as well, and also caprose in here. Now these 3 ingredients are going to help boost up those nitric oxide levels for you. They're going to help provide you with that pump again, and also provide you with endurance as well. Now there is a little proprietary blend in here. Now typically I'm not a fan of proprietary blends, however with Scivation I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. But inside this proprietary blend you get a whole bunch of different mushrooms in here, and this is supposed to help you with some power output. Now as far as a price on this, it's a little bit different. It's kind of like the other pre-workout where you can choose either 1 scoop or you can choose 2 scoops. Now if you were to choose 1 scoop, I really just don't see the point of buying this pre-workout. So if you were to choose 2 scoops, that means that you're going to pay about 15 bucks for 10 servings, right? So that's kind of pointless. You don't want to buy a supplement and then 10 workouts later you got to buy it again, or you got to buy something else. So it's kind of a pain in the ass a little bit, in my personal opinion. So what I would do is just look out for that 40 serving one that they do have. You're going to pay about 35 to 40 bucks for it, so that means it's a little bit average, maybe a little bit above average price as far as pre-workouts are concerned. And if they don't have the 40 serving, just pick up 2 of these ones that are 10 servings each. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good option because, again, you get the BCAAs, you get some nitric oxide boosters in here as well, and some pretty good supplements. So definitely check it out. And that's my number 3 spot, Quake 10.0 pre-workout by Cybation. Okay, so we're moving right along to my number 2 spot, which goes to Outlift Stim Free Pre-Workout by Nutrx Research. Now, Nutrx Research is a company that typically brings out some awesome supplements. They typically always, dose these supplements pretty good, and they jam-pack them full of ingredients. One of their other pre-workouts made one of my top 5 pre-workouts lists as well. Now, with the Stim Free pre-workout, you're gonna get 8 grams of Citrulline Malate, which is one of those nitric oxide boosting ingredients that is correctly dosed at 8 grams. And it's actually the first pre-workout on the list that has Citrulline Malate in there. You also get 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, so you're gonna feel a little bit of tingly feeling.
That my skin is just gonna like peel off my face.
However, it's going to help you with fatigue as well. You even get 2 grams of a concentrated form of creatine in here as well, which is good. And then you get 6 grams of BCAAs, or branched chain amino acids, in here as well. So like I said, you get a good combination of ingredients that are going to help you build muscle, help your muscles recover, and also just help with your overall workout, help you stay in the gym longer. It's gonna help you with endurance, which is something that I think all of us are looking for in a pre-workout. I think this specific pre-workout is great for people who are coming off of a caffeine high pre-workout, because typically with caffeine high pre-workouts, you have things like citrulline malate, you have beta-alanine, and you have creatine in here. So I think this is a nice pre-workout to transition you out of there and just give you something a little bit different for a month or 2 months, or however long you feel like taking it. Now, as far as the price on this specific supplement, it is 35 bucks for 20 servings, so it's not too bad. It's about average price, and I think it's a great pick. Again, like I said, for anybody who just doesn't want any caffeine for a little bit, or just wants a great pre-workout without having caffeine, I think this one definitely makes the list, and it's definitely worth a shot. All right, congratulations, you made it to my number 1 spot, and that actually goes to Genius Pre by the Genius brand. Now, the Genius brand, they haven't been around for too long, but they are bringing out some pretty good supplements, like this Genius Pre, which has 6 grams of citrulline malate inside of it. Again, that's that nitric oxide booster for you. You also get a whole bunch of different nootropics like Cuperzia serrata, alpha GPC, and you also get rhodiola rosea in here as well. Now, the nootropics that they chose to put in this supplement really do help you out. They really do help you focus, and you get a little bit different feeling when you take this pre-workout that helps your workout. So I think it's great. Now, you also get Eleva ATP in here as well. Now, this actually helps you produce more ATP in your body, somewhat similar to creatine, but it's not creatine. But you still get, more energy from it because you're having higher levels of ATP production, which is awesome. Now, as far as what other people are saying, this thing rates, 4.7 stars with over thousands of people that have reviewed this specific product. So that means it's working for a lot of different people. A lot of people are liking it, and it's definitely hitting the number 1 list on people's non-stim, stimulant-free, caffeine-free pre-workouts. Now, as far as the price on this, it's a little bit expensive. It's about 40 bucks for 20 servings, all right? So it, like I said, it's a little bit above average, but I think it's definitely worth it. If you compare this pre-workout to the other ones I mentioned, you're definitely getting your money's worth with this one, because you're just getting a whole bunch of different effective ingredients that really do help you out. I think this pre-workout is perfect for people who are just coming off of, like the one before, if you're coming off of a high caffeine pre-workout, this is a great one to transition into. I think I was taking like Mr. Hyde or something for like a month, and then I switched to this one, and obviously I didn't get that crazy feeling like that Mr. Hyde pre-workout, but I still had an amazing workout with this Genius Pre, and that's why I recommend it as my number 1 stim-free pre-workout supplement. So that's my list of the top 5 stimulant-free pre-workouts that are are out there. Again, if you want to pick up any of these, I got those links down in the description box. Again, if you want to see any of the reviews, I got those links down below for you as well. Again, you know, stimulant-free pre-workouts, caffeine-free pre-workouts, there's really not too many out there. I would really highly recommend my number 1 and my number 2 spot that I chose. Those are some awesome pre-workouts to have if you're just trying to stay away from caffeine and you don't want any of those stimulants or anything. But yeah, you know, always come back to the Gym Rat World for all your supplement needs. I appreciate your time today. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching the whole video, and I hope you have a good day.